You know what? I'm not a professional fragrance reviewer. I never have been. I never will be. I'm just a crazy, random guy with a massive, massive passion for fragrances. And my aim is to share that passion, push that passion onto you so that hopefully you are inspired to wear a good fragrance every single day. That's what I'm here for. Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. Spot the difference. What's the difference between these two fragrances? You know, when I was at school, we used to have a teacher. She was a bit sort of wet. And she sort of said, you know what, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. Trying to encourage everyone to put their hands up. And as an adult, I'm thinking, wait a minute, there actually is. All right, seriously, joking apart. What's the difference between these two? Okay, that is the original MFK Baccarat Rouge 540. And that is Fragrance World's BARAKKAT double K 540. Rouge 540 they call it. Okay, can you spot any other differences? You know what, they look pretty close. In actual fact, well spotted, that is 70 mil, that is 100 mil. You're going to go, oh, leggy, that's better value, that's got to be better. All right. From there, can you spot anything else different? What separates these two fragrances? What about the price? Oh, okay, the price. Do you reckon there's £10 difference? £10? Come on, seriously. Do you think there's £50 difference? £100 difference? 150? Seriously? 200? Yeah, you're right. There is £200 difference between these two fragrances. The original MFK Baccarat Rouge 540 for a meagre 70 mil is 220 British pounds. Fragrance World Rouge 540 for a massive 100 mil is 20 British pounds. And you know, the reason why I have desperately tried to like the Fragrance World is because of that difference. All right, I've got the original. I love the original. The original stuns and wows me every time I wear it, all the time I'm wearing it. It's an amazing fragrance. It is a game-changing fragrance. It's sophisticated. One of the girls at work says, it's the smell of rich people, Leggy. And it is. It is a stunning fragrance, the original. Silly, silly money though. So the reason why I desperately tried to like the Fragrance World Rouge 540 is that £200 difference. Yes, I love wearing this. I get amazing results, and for me as a wearer, I'm stunned by this fragrance all the time I'm wearing it. But sometimes it's nice to have an equivalent, a clone, where every time you spray it, you're not thinking, that cost me money sort of thing, which you kind of do with the original, right? And I have tried so hard with this fragrance. I've got to be honest. The Fragrance World Rouge 540 is the worst opening to any fragrance that I have ever smelt. And trust me, there's a lot of fragrances that have gone up this nose. Now, I'm in the motor trade. I work at a car garage. I'm not one of the glamorous salespeople out the front. I'm the spare parts guy out the back. And we have a product in an aerosol can which we supply to our workshop when the mechanics are servicing the car and they're cleaning the brakes down, and we call it brake cleaner. And you spray it on, and trust me, this is a clone of brake cleaner. Okay. I would imagine most people, if not everyone, has smelt the original Baccarat Rouge. There's a lorry load of amber in there. There's some amazing saffron, but the heart of this is jasmine. All right, essentially, Baccarat Rouge, if you sort of put it in layman's terms, is a jasmine bomb. That's what makes, the jasmine is what makes Baccarat Rouge what it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. The jasmine in this is the most chemical jasmine, the most artificially screechy chemical jasmine I think I've ever smelt. I know I've ever smelt. Okay, man, this reduces me to tears sometimes. It almost gives me a headache. And you know, the crazy messed up thing is, it's not like Fragrance World can't do it, because this one, their Oud Mood, that is banging. That is so close to the original MFK Satin Oud Mood, and its performance is nuclear. I get all day out of this, you know, projecting for most of that time. That wows me. And that's the same price. That's a £20 fragrance. And what about this one? Another Fragrance World. You know, that's the, what's it called? Amber Eve. That's the take on Golden Seal. That is so close to the original MFK. And whilst it doesn't quite perform like the satin, like the Oud Mood, you know what? It's an amazing sort of 3-4 hour fragrance. And it is so close to the original. Yes, there's a bit of chemical in there, but not much. Which makes me ask, if they can do that with those two, why couldn't they do it with the Baccarat Rouge 540? You know, I'll be honest with you, I've used quite a lot of this. I have tried so hard with this fragrance. But the jasmine, which is what makes this one just the way it is, the chemical jasmine in here reduces me to tears. Literally. I have tried so hard with this fragrance because of the massive, unbelievable price difference. I thought, you know, for 20 quid, I can maybe deal with it, you know, as an if I wanted to wear it sort of, you know, to work and that sort of thing. Because you have, I'm going to be honest, we're in a recession, we're in a financial crisis. So that at £220 for 70ml, you've got to be careful how you spray that. I kind of wanted the same effect, or thereabouts, that I could spray every day sort of thing. And this one, I really struggle with the screechy synthetic jasmine. It punches my nostrils. All right, now, I reckon that MFK, when he's sat there and he's perhaps sort of got nothing else to do, he maybe starts getting the clones out and sort of thinks, you know what, people copy me, you know, it's a good thing perhaps, and he sprays them, and he sprays this one. He goes, that is disrespectful, and it kind of is. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It lasts around about 3 hours. On clothes, maybe a little bit longer. So its performance isn't great. And I will say that maybe after about 45 minutes and not before, maybe after 45 minutes, it becomes okay. I'm not going to, all right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say I cannot recommend you go out and buy it because it's just, it's a real difficult one to deal with. I'll say the frustrating thing is the other Fragrance World copies of the MFK range are absolutely stunning. They're banging close. They're awesome performance. And this, I don't know. I cannot tell you to go out and buy it. And I should be able to do that. You know, I should be able to say, you know what, for £20, it's not bad. Go and get it. Okay. What a review, eh? It smells like brake cleaner. Okay, I've been dead honest with you, and I have said, to be fair, after the 45 minutes it becomes okay. No more than okay, it just becomes acceptable. All right, don't sue me as a professional fragrance reviewer. I'm not. I never have been. I never will be. I'm literally here to share fragrances with you. Maybe point you in a certain direction. Maybe confirm something you're thinking. Maybe just nudge you towards another fragrance that you hadn't thought about. And realistically, it is my privilege. It is my honour to share these fragrances with you. I'm going to love you and leave you now. But in the meantime, you've got to promise me some things. You've got to promise me that you're going to stay safe and take care. And seriously, you've got to promise me that you spray a good fragrance every single day. Goodbye.